Let's see who we got. Got Rocky Mountain Bear, Kiersey, Fred, John C, and James. And James, thank you for the super chat. I gotta get to my bell really quick if I can. Trying to get to my bell. Gotta squeeze. I thought I was past all the moving and stuff. Apparently not. Thank you, James, for the super chat. Super chat. I think I'm gonna go ahead and work on this. This piece of obsidian right here. See how it turns out. See if we can get this done in half an hour. I'm cold. The water's probably cold too. Just run live chat. There we go. Okay. I'll try my normal chair. Like, why does the chair feel weird? I'll make it work. All right. Go ahead and get to work here. I should probably have a apron. Hi there, Ryan. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and record this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of soften the edges a little bit. We're going to use the this one right here. I think it's the 140. Hi there, Janet. Get her agua turned on. Holy cow, Dustin. How are you? I haven't seen you in so long. I hope everything's going well. Man, it's been a minute. Hi there, Shelly Shells. Hi there, D Tim Tim. I'm not Dave. This is Kyle, though. Welcome in. We're gonna have some fire obsidian. We're gonna. I know it's been so long. Hopefully you've been well. Let me zoom out. Let me zoom right back in. Yeah, we're gonna work on this piece of obsidian right here. fire obsidian. I wish I was as good as Lapidary Dave, though. Man, he can polish things so quick. Thank you, Fred. I did have a hard time picking something to do tonight. Hi there, Jim. There we go. It's a little better. There's Patrick. Hi there, Patrick. Yeah, this water is definitely a little cold. Keep meaning to put warm water in before I get started, and I always forget. In my defense, I had a sleeping cat on me. Oh, nice, Fred. That's going to be a game changer, I think. Not so much worry about the back. I kind of wanted to clean up the sides a little bit. I remember where I put that one. Patrick, I'd almost want to have a dedicated bucket for warm water because I have not changed out this water, and I worry if I heat it, I'm kind of like worried about like maybe algae growth because of how old it is. I don't know. That's kind of my mindset. I just need to have like a 5-gallon bucket that's like specifically for warmer water when I need it. Yeah, scratched it pretty good. It'll come out though. So the shed people are going to be here supposedly tomorrow to get the anchors in. Finally. Crap. Getting messed up. That wasn't so bad. Patrick. It's like my water bucket will be more high tech than my cabbing machine. Hi there, Kiersey. Good luck, Fred. Let's say something. I did get a quote today to have a sidewalk installed that goes to the shed and connect to our driveway. Well, hi there, Wood and Chrome. Yeah, I messed up. Dang it. I put a nice little gouge right there in the surface. I got to work that out. Please hold. We're gonna fix something here. They couldn't have gotten very far. It's gotta be close. We'll just borrow this for a little bit. It is lacking the hole for the drain. Not a big deal. We'll go ahead and get some hot water in this. They make it somewhat bearable. And then we'll just drill a quick hole in this. I don't know where to. Oh, I think I used a paddle drill bit for that. That's fine. Make do. It'll take a minute, but yeah, trying to get the conduit painted for the electrical so it matches the house. And then what else? What else do we have going on? Just a big old mess. Amber, howdy. Fatigo, howdy. And there's Reptile Z. No, I don't think I need a permit for the sidewalk there, Jim. I sure hope not, because that would be ridiculous. I wonder if I can just... You know what? I'm going to put you guys down here for a second. That's filling up. Well, let's do this. Yeah, no, it is a good idea. But what I think I need to do is I need to build a slightly smaller bucket for recyclability for the water. That's almost done filling up. And I don't know where I put those. Oh, I should be over there. Our water looks nice and steamy though. It's getting kind of steamy. That's full. That is an inch. What is that? This inch hole. Oh, that's where I put my caulk gun. The other month I had to buy a new caulk gun because I couldn't find mine. And there it is. So now I have 2 caulk guns. How about them apples? Now, where's my grill? Go. Okay. I'll show you all what I did. Okay, so that's my current bucket. This will be the temporary bucket for tonight. We have our filter. Put the holes in the opposite direction. Make sure the sponges soak the water in so they can expand a little bit. And then this can be yours too for only 2 easy payments of $59.99. James, I don't know how much I weigh right now. Howdy there, Kyle. If I have a scale nearby, I can weigh it really quick. So I'm just gonna take this here. And I'm just gonna sit this bucket on top of the other bucket. Nothing crazy. Actually, no, we can't do that because the water has to be able to drain. So, let's do it. Here we go. Take a pump. Like that. Got our drain. Boo-doop-be-doop. Like that. And now we're cooking with bacon grease. Yeah, I should get a heated bucket. Please excuse the mess. Things will go back in order once the anchors are installed and we can move everything back into the new studio. It'll be nice and empty again. So right now we're at 15.6 grams, 15 and a half, call 15 and a half. Oh no, Amber. Hope everything goes okay. That's not good. We'll have some positive thoughts going your way, Amber. It's always a scary thing. Oh yeah, that's better. Warm water. Things falling off the ice machine. get that gouge out of it. Gouge is still there. That's what happens if you're working on a stone and you're not really paying attention. And so I'm using the back of the stone here as an example. And if you go at an angle, sorry, this heats my hands are so white. If you go at an angle instead of keeping it flat, you get the edge of the wheel. Look kind of like that. You need to put a nice little gouge. I mean, it's nothing too serious, and you can sand it out, but it's kind of frustrating. But it'll be fine. Not a big deal. You need to take the extra time, smooth it out, enjoy the nice warm water in this 52-degree shop. Well, hi there, Betty. You're already getting it out. Just a little extra love. Yeah, I had the guy over to get a quote for the sidewalk, or pathway, I guess I should say. And so I should have that quote on Friday. And he said like he's kind of booked out a little bit. I'm like, that's fine, because you know it's kind of a wet weather right now. I'm okay if it has to take a little bit longer. So assuming that I go forward with the whole project and you know having him do it, we're probably going to about March for a nice little pathway to the new studio. Help keep all the mud out. No tripping hazards. And then electricity, we should have power to the shed beginning of next month. Shop, shed, studio, same thing. I do have to kind of divert one of the downspouts to the gutter a little bit, so it's not in the way of the new pathway that'll be put in place. I'm pretty excited. There we go. That's looking way better. In fact, we can probably go to 600 now. I'll do more rounding really quick. Round it, round it, round it. And then Kiersey, I'm still working on getting your first box prepared. I have to take everything apart and make sure everything is kosher looking. And get pictures of everything just in case Customs wants pictures and stuff, so I haven't forgotten about you. I'm still working on it. Actually, I unwrapped B's box. I forgot to put a note in there to not have Amy wrap it so I can take a picture of it. So I have to rewrap B's box and get that out tomorrow. A lot smaller than your box though. I have to do the same thing for his. I gotta take pictures of everything. Amber, I was kind of doing that too. But since I'm probably gonna have people shop in person, I just kind of want to reduce the chance of, you know, a bunch of footprints. But also, you know, I don't want any kind of like shipping hazards. I think that's kind of my biggest thing. Because like right now I'm using stepping stones to lead up to it. It's a little bit of a tripping hazard. It's a little wobbly. That's pretty. Nice. I did almost fall asleep on the couch, by the way. Here, I'm like, I'll go lie tonight, and then I get like kind of really sleepy, and then even Tucker got comfortable on me. He's adorable. I posted a picture on the community tab. After I posted that picture, he adjusted himself, and he looked even more adorable. And I'm like, my God, I have to get up. I'll show you. Sorry, my phone's really dirty apparently. But yeah, this is right before I went live, and then he rolled over, and then he was like super comfortable, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta get up. Yeah, there's Sage Rat. I'm like, man, why gotta be so adorable? Oh, that is cold. But yeah, Amber, I usually have some my Bigfoot slippers. If I know that it's going to be extra wet, and I just change out of my sandals and my Bigfoot slippers, and it works. You know, one of these days here soon, I need to fire up my Cab King and see how it works with Obsidian. I think I'm just waiting for Home Depot to get some more tables in. More of the adjustable tables, because right now they're not selling the ones I need. Yeah, Amber, I literally was considering like canceling the live, or at least postponing it a little bit until he woke up, because like he just looked too cute. He was very warm. So like, no, I gotta go live. I told people I would. I'll make it up to Tucker later. I'll give him some extra snuggles. Oh, dang, Sage Rat. Well, hi there, Adrian Anderson. Sage Rat, are you able to move your machine into warmer weather? Or into a warmer area? It's a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. It's so weird how like some products can like take forever to do, and the other ones kind of. I think I shouldn't jinx it. The other ones are a lot easier to work. Oh dang. Well, Sage, hopefully this little cold snap that we have doesn't last for a very long time. And I mean, that's kind of how it is in the studio right now. I have to, like, if I know that I'm going to be out there working for a while, I have to make sure to turn the radiant oil heater on before even going out there. Because I was out there today, and I mean, I can't really warm it up because everything is kind of like bundled together in the center of the studio while I'm waiting for the anchors to get installed. And it was cold out there. I mean, not to the point of freezing water, but it was still fairly cold. Because I had to pull all the brad nails out of the wall from when I was yanking out the shiplap. That was fun. Not really. I was grumbling the whole time. Nice, Adrian Anderson. And Jim says our high will probably negative. Oh, ooh, man, negative 15. Well, Jim, hopefully you don't have to be outside too long in it. See how it looks now. Yeah, having this warm water helps actually quite a bit. Where? Right, there it is. Oh man, Sadra, that is cold. Okay, we do have a couple spots we need to work out here. That's very true, Jim. Come on, I need you. We have a spot up here, right here, maybe right here. And then kind of focus down here again, just a little bit more. And on this side too. Okay. Fire obsidian. Yeah, working on this piece right here. I was going to cut this down again to make a smaller piece, but I'm like, you know what? No, I don't want to cut this one down anymore because this is actually a really nice piece. Scratch still there. We're trying to work out a fairly deep scratch there towards the top. We're trying to focus the edge of the wheel a little bit where the scratch is at to work it out faster. So I'm not putting a lot of weight onto the wheel or a lot of pressure. I'm just letting the wheel do its job. Because usually the edges of the wheels seem to be a little bit more, I guess, abrasive than the center of the wheel. I mean, I try to use my wheels evenly as best as I can, but still, a lot of times the edge of the wheels would still have more grit to them than the center. It's perfect for a bolo tie. Yeah, if someone put this into a bolo tie, you can be like, hey, that bolo tie is fire. And it looks sharp. And it'd be really funny because it's a fire obsidian joke. It's still kind of there. I mean, it's hard to see on the camera here. It's still kind of there. Go ahead and focus down here a little bit. Amber, I'm pretty sure you're probably starting to get busier now with all the tax stuff, right? It's about that time again for tax season. I feel for you. It's a lot of work. Oh, you're not working this year? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I mean, it has been a while since we've seen you. So hopefully nothing's bad happened where you can't work. Okay, so we did get that scratch out, but now it's a little uneven. Like we have some really heavy scuffs on here towards the top, so we're going to have to kind of blend those out. Now we got those big scratches out. But everything else is looking okay. We just gotta focus kind of up here in the top to kind of blend that all out. Oh, dang. Well, Amber, I hope that he is able to recover quickly. Jim, do you have to get that signed up because you're going to be retiring here soon? Well, there's no water. There you go. April 1st. Nice, Jim. I'm jealous. Amy and I were just talking about the other day where, you know, there's a lot of people out there that may not be able to get to retire because of the you know, the expenses of everything happening in the world. I mean, I don't foresee myself retiring from this. I mean, it helps that I do like what I do. We are happy for you. You get to spend more time doing the things you love. Yeah, we're looking better already. Kind of better. But there's just more blending. Yeah, blend it. Blend it real good. Fred, I know exactly what you're talking about. Every time I think of retirement, they give me a new machine. Oh no. Seems so deep there in the side. I'm gonna focus on the edge a little bit. It seems like it's just still there. Maybe it might be okay. We actually might be okay to move on to the next step. We'll find out. Because what can happen is I can take this to the 1200 grit, and if it does not turn out like I want it to, we can go backwards. Not a big deal. Oh, nice spread. Fred, how long does it take you to polish a rock by hand? I feel like I could not do that because of my hands, like at all. I give you credit. I couldn't do it. Not even for a video. It's not worth the pain. All right, that's our surface right now. My slight concern. Where's my pencil? Why do I always lose it? Oh, pencil. I lost. Oh, there it is. So what I'm looking for right now is, see these light spots right here? Right here, right here, right here, and right here. I'm hoping that the 1200 grit gets rid of those spots. If not, then we'll have to go start over again. Well, howdy there, Jensens. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can get that out with the 1200 grit. Oh, man. Fred, that's a lot of work. I couldn't do that. I could not. I mean, I probably could if I really wanted to, but I don't want to do that. So I'm assuming that Matt is on the main channel, and then we have Kim over there. We're just working on a piece of fire obsidian right here. Hopefully it turns out quickly. Oh, nice! Are you guys going to do it live, or are you just kind of doing it for the fun of it, without the cameras? Okay, let's focus on the top there to see if we can get those spots to kind of blend out. Put a little more time on there. Well, hi there, Ghost. Oh, Jensen's. I am on the side of you should go live anyways. Just do it. Go live. Because if you were to see my earlier live videos, you would see how awkward I was. Yeah, they are kind of cringy, but you should do it. Okay, it is looking better. Okay, it's looking much better. Cool. Alright, we're good. How do there, is it Lena Marcella? Hopefully I said your name right. Feel free to let me know if I did or not. Welcome in. I say go live. You have the beautiful workspace. You know, you need to flaunt that off. Yeah, Fred, if you can't feel your extremities, it's not a good thing. So just make sure to spend a little bit extra time here in the 1200 grit. Because usually after this stage we go to cerium oxide polish, and then we're done after that. But I just want to spend a little extra time to make sure we didn't miss anything. Yeah, I'm working on fire obsidian. Bling bling, sparkle sparkle. Hi there, Opal guy. And we'll look at that with the other light too here. So turn off this one. Bring this light over here. Yeah, I almost wanted to cut this into a smaller shape, but I decided against it. Yeah, this one's got nice fire in it. You can see how see-through it is. You can see my finger on the other side. So for those that have not heard me talk about this before, wow, I swear I did not have a stroke. It's best to have some kind of darker backing if you're going to set this in silver. I know silver is really expensive right now, but it's best to have, even for like light colored, like if you have like light colored skin or like a light background, you want something dark behind it so the light doesn't go through that layer, bounce off the back, and come back through it. That way you can have the best possible vibrant look to this piece when you're wearing it. So Kim, here I'll talk about that here for a second. So a lot of the times, I mean, I do not like cutting down on fire obsidian like any more than I really have to. It's because it's really expensive material. It goes anywhere between $20 to $100 a gram for like finished like cabs and slabs, and so the bigger that I make the piece, the more expensive it's going to be, and it's hard for me to sell it because it's too expensive. So I almost need to have slightly smaller pieces so that way I can sell it. Um, yeah, so that's kind of my the shorter reasoning for it. Because I do have a large piece that someone here in the community is interested in, but I just haven't decided to let it go yet because I know it's going to be expensive, and I like to keep things relatively affordable, the best I can anyway. I mean, it's not the same price as like fire opals black opals, but it still can be expensive. Yeah, I just want to keep things relatively affordable for this material. And it's also one of those things too. If I don't sell it, I'm not gonna be heartbroken about it because I do have really a deep love for this material, and it's super hard to get. Okay, let me do this. Let me see if I can exit out of the app and come back. That might help too. Hold on. Let me know if that's better. Man, this smells like clean water. That water that's been in the bucket is so old. Because I just refilled it. I have not emptied that water containment since I made it a couple years ago. I just add to it. This water smells nice and clean. Actually, believe it or not, there's not a whole lot. I mean, I could show you what's the bottom of the bucket. It's not that bad. I think because a lot of it gets trapped here in the tray, and I wipe out the tray. Thank you, James. But I do need to start making work on more obsidian. And that way I can start selling some of the obsidian to help pay for the new studio and the new pathway and get it paid off a lot sooner. Pay for lawyer fees. I'm kidding. It hasn't escalated to that point. But man, I was getting close. Yet. Yet is the key word. The lesson of the month is kind of a twofer. Get things in writing. And then also, if you're hiring out work, make sure that they have a visible CCB number anywhere and everywhere. Okay, it's not bad. We do have one spot that we have to work on. Yeah, Jim, I've been trying to take it one day at a time at this point. Pencil right here. I think it helped that I made a list of things that need to get done, kind of help distract me, but also keep me on task. So I'm gonna show you here, right here. There is a little spot right here, right here, that we have to work out. And we should be able to get that out with the edge of this 1200 grit wheel right here. But the rest of the cab actually looks fairly good considering. Actually, no, I think I have to work on this whole side right here. With the edge of the wheel here. This whole side. Jim, it's like the Oregon contractor's number. It's like their license and bonded insured number. And Oregon law states that you have to have it like on documents and your business cards and your vehicles if you're doing any work at like over $1,000. Look at that. So that's what it should look like when we're all done with it. It's a beautiful piece. Beautiful. Bond. James Bond. About to be a finish. We're going to use the edge of the wheel very carefully. We don't want to have it angled the wrong way and put a new gouge into it. Because even though this is a 1200 grit wheel, we can still get a gouge. So we can be very careful. I think part of the issue with maybe the video is because we're getting some of that. We're going to zoom out. It could be because of the lighting. Maybe. We're going to do just the edge of the wheel. Very carefully, just kind of go where the issue areas are. And then we just smooth it all out. Make sure it's all blended with the rest of the surfaces. No difference in makeup. You gotta blend it. Not that I would know personally, but I do understand the basics of makeup, that is. After I get done polishing this, I'm going to have myself either a glass of chocolate milk or a glass of root beer. Or maybe both. I'm an adult. I can do what I want. I do have to set up my other Ring cameras though, so that I can have the cameras in the studio when the people are doing their repairs. Jess! Hello, Jess. Oh, and there's Rockfisher too. My goodness, everyone's here. Jess, I feel so bad that I'm not going to be down in Tucson this year. I was like really banking on going, and it's just like everything hit all at once. I mean, I probably could technically go. It's just, I don't think I would get to enjoy it as much because my mind would be elsewhere. I was really hoping to go. My supplier friend Josh, he's already started doing lives, I think, at someone's booth in Tucson. And I'm like, man, all those specimens are sitting there, and like, I wish I can go so bad. Okay, we're looking much, much, much better now. Let's bring out my little my ShamWow, not sponsored. A can of Bargs. I think it's mug root beer that Amy got from Papa Murphy's. Yeah, Jim, I'm pretty bummed about the whole thing. Like I really wanted to go, but you know, the best thing I can think of is it's gonna be there next year, and it's been an absolute zoo trying to get ready. I believe it. Oh my goodness. Jess, are you guys gonna be there like be here in the States all year? Or are you guys doing that thing that we talked about when you guys are here? Like maybe, possibly. Let's get rid of that because it's gonna make the okay. Yeah. Do it, Rock Twister. It's been so helpful. Okay. Sorry, that black bar on the screen is because of LEDs. Okay. We might actually be good to go on to the polish stage. But before we do... Yes! Cool, Jess. I'm excited. Okay, so I'm using... so here's the thing. And then, yeah, Rock Twister, I just went to... Gosh, where did I go? I think I just went to Home Depot. No, I went to Fred Meyer because it was closer and it was late at night. So yeah, I just went to Fred Meyer and I got these, and it helps kind of with you know, if I drop the stone, you know, I can worry about it. But it also helps with the camera, because if its background's too dark and my skin's too white, the camera's gonna do wonky things. What was it doing? Oh, right. So I have two different lights here. Both lights do different things. Sometimes if I'm looking at this light, the stone looks great. I can go on to the next stage. Until I'm at the polishing stage and realize I should have used this light instead, because this light will show different things. It's weird how like different LEDs can show different things. Oh, you know, I didn't think about the noise as far as it cutting down noise. So when you're looking at a stone, oh, it might be a lint, maybe. But when you're looking at, or at least when I'm looking at a stone and looking for any kind of issues and I have to get sorted out, I not only look at the stone one direction, but I also look at the stone at a different direction too, because sometimes the different light and shadows, even at a smaller scale, will still show any kind of defects. And there are a couple, but they're really, really, really small. I think the polishing will actually cover that up. But just to be on the safe side, I am gonna... Nope. We do have a little scratch here towards the end. Hi there, Mercy. Hope you've been well. It's been a minute. It's really hard to see. Get a little closer if you can. There's a little itty bitty scuff right here towards the tip, right there. So we're gonna try to work that out. I know it looks like there's a lot of streaks and stuff, but trust me, the polish wheel will get all those out. Oh yeah, I believe it, Jess. That saw looks pretty heavy duty and heavy. Super easy fix. We just take it back over here. We're just gonna focus the tip of the stone right on the edge here. It's a very minor defect, so it should not take very long to work out. That we've already maybe gotten it out. But just gonna say, we're gonna just a little extra work. Jess, I can't speak very highly on that right now because my shop is an absolute wreck. It was clean for like a couple days before I was told that I had to, you know. Yeah, all the other stuff is happening. But it was clean. It'll get clean again. I'm looking forward to that day. I work better when things are clean. Well, have a good evening, Kim. And thanks for popping in. And you too, Matt. And it's gone. As easy as that. defect is gone. It's not a problem anymore. It's gone. So now we can take it to polish. So it's so crazy how you can take a stone like this, just a little bit of pressure, cerium oxide, and you just get that like nice wet look to it. Oh man, that's gonna be nice. Oh, Jess, I see. Look how messy it is in here. I mean, oh, is my other phone in here? It should be here. I'm gonna show you guys something. For those that missed, I took a picture of my to-do list. Without knocking everything over. I think it was on this phone. I have more phones than Walter White. Okay, those are screenshots. I think my finger's too wet. I can't click on it. No! Yeah, my finger's too wet. No, stop pushing on buttons. I'm not pushing on buttons. Hold on 1 second. My fingers are too wet, and so like it's causing the phone to go crazy. It's not good. No. No. There we go. There we go. That was my to-do list a couple days ago. And I got the tub caulked already, sinks taken care of. What else? I haven't got the gutter quote yet. I took down all the Christmas stuff. The Christmas stuff was added on. And what else I got? Painting the new conduit. That's in progress right now. Hang the new conduit. That's gonna happen early next week. Supposedly Summit will be here tomorrow to fix their problems with the anchors. Roof next week. Plumbers replaced the pipe already. I filled in the hole. I just removed all the nails from the ship lamp. And I already emailed Summit. And I got 2 new GFCIs for the electricians. So that's. So I could take a lot of stuff off of my list and then add more stuff to it. I still have a few more pipes here to paint. I am standing on business this month. Come on, here we go. There we go. Yeah, I sometimes I don't have a list, but there's times where I need to have a list because my mind is so busy. It's very cluttered, and sometimes I just kind of have to stop myself before like I go to bed and just like empty out my head. Have a wonderful night, Rock Twister. Hope you're doing well and staying warm where you're at. The whiteboard is great. Just did I ever tell you how big that whiteboard is? That's a 4x8, 4 foot by 8 foot whiteboard. Gotta have a big list for all the big projects. I got for free. They're like, hey, do you want this whiteboard or can you get rid of it? I'm like, oh, I'll get rid of it, all right. In my house. It's okay, Mercy. I completely understand. I mean, I buy rocks all the time, and there's times where I stop myself from buying more rocks because I also can't afford it. Alright, sorry for the extra sound there in the background. I don't know where it's coming from. So, we have cerium oxide from Gordon Glass Company. And you can get this up on Amazon. It's like $25 for a pound of it. I've been using this stuff for well over a decade. I don't really have any complaints. There are some materials that will not work on, like turquoise and some other soft stuff. But for like agate, petrified wood, jasper, and obsidian, it works wonders. There we go. So I just put some extra on the stone. That never hurts. Oh yeah, it's great for thunder eggs. I really wish I knew where that sound was coming from. It's okay. I'll show it here in a second, just after a few seconds of having this on the wheel. This can work quick, but for those that know me, I do not like doing things quick, because quick means defects. So just having on there for a little bit of time, it's already looking really, really nice. And as far as, I'll try to figure out a price here too. I'm not going to be aiming for the $100 a gram price for this, but we'll figure out a price for it. Okay, this one will be for sale. I do have one piece of hard obsidian that I do want to work here soon that will not be for sale because it looks like a little rainbow. And Jess, I still have those little itty bitty thunder eggs you sent me a while back. I have to cut those open still. I might actually use the my new saw setup from Jared to get those cut. Add to the list. What I'll be doing with my new list, I actually have to divvy it up now because Amy had kind of brought up a good point. There's some things on the list that are kind of like long-term items. And there's a lot of like short-term items, so I need to like kind of divvy up between long-term, short-term, and stuff that's kind of like shop-related and keep it separate from like house-related stuff. I do have to get the tax stuff put together. I really hate using QuickBooks because our tax people want us to use it, and I'm like, I really don't. Like, can't you just take my spreadsheet? It's more accurate. But no, they really want us to use QuickBooks. So I have to kind of match the receipts to the appropriate categories, and like, ugh. I'd rather be working with rocks. It sounds like an adult problem. But yeah, whiteboards are my friend. I have the big whiteboard, and then I do have a secondary whiteboard somewhere that sometimes if I have a particularly busy day, I will kind of like sit down and think about what I'm doing for the day and put it on my little whiteboard, and then kind of carry it around with me. Yeah, Jess, I have it on I made a schedule to have for this year, and this year I haven't really kept to it yet. But what I need to try to do is every time I spend money for like the business is to like immediately write it down and immediately update QuickBooks, so I don't have to do it at the end of at the end of the year. I know, Amber. they kind of expressed that too. I'm like, man, why can't things just be easy? Right, Jess? We should be done. Should be. Oh yeah, that's nice. But just to be on the safe side, I do want to go over the edges one more time. This is a beautiful piece. Now keep in mind the back is not here. I'm gonna show you the back side here. The back is kind of all wonky and stuff, but that's still okay. Ah, there, Doug. And then Doug, I did see your message. I'll be sure to forward that information. Oh man, I want a hard-boiled egg. No, I just want a hard-boiled egg and salt. Like, I'm very simple. I love hard-boiled eggs. Okay, we should be good. You all ready for this? Just wiped off like butter. That is a beautiful stone. I love deviled eggs too. That's just beautiful stone. So you can see the camera. Can we actually see my face if I move off to the side? Maybe not. But that is you can see my arm, my hand. Hi. All right, let me go. Let's go wipe this off. Actually, I gotta wipe off my hands first. And it's again a service announcement that if you are polishing a rock, to make sure to wipe off all the excess polish the best you can before you wash your hands. Because what will happen is if for whatever reason your pipes dry out with the cerium oxide in it, it's going to build up. And that's not going to be ideal for your drain system. So just make sure to wipe off as much as you can, the best you can, before you wash your rock. I'll be right back. Actually, I'll just take you all with me. How about that? I missed you guys. And it's only been like a day. Put you all right here. And this. Whee! Oh, it's cold. It's so funny that if you dig a hole, it doesn't matter where you dig a hole, and you put the dirt back, it's very rare that you don't have a leftover pile. Because we have a leftover pile. Because, basically you're basically fluffing up the dirt, adding that air in there, air and other stuff. So now I have a leftover pile of dirt from when I had the plumbing, the sewer pipe redone. Oh, I don't know where to put you guys. I'll put you right here. Well, hi there, Jim Fry. Yes, I'm going to show it here in a second. Hi there, Cook. Who licks rocks? I was trying to compact the dirt down, but it's very, very clayey. So I did try to tamp it down, but my 10-pound shoe said otherwise. Now, let's see here. Hi there, Alaska. Oopsie, wrong button. We're going to go ahead and zoom in here. And we're actually going to turn off this light. We'll use this light instead. There we go. I started about an hour and 15 minutes ago, give or take. I almost started a little sooner. And I did not polish the sides. Typically, I don't, not for fire obsidian. And I know a lot of people like to have the beveled or girdled edges with fire obsidian. You don't do that, because if you put a girdle on this, you're gonna mess up the layer. I've had people argue with that. Actually, one person argue with that with me. And here it is with the other light on. So yeah, that is definitely quite a beautiful stone. And we're going to scoot on down the line here really quick. Please ignore the mess again. This chaos. Of course, I put a fingerprint in it. Yeah, clean it again. Okay, I already got little smudges. Hold on 1 second. I got smudges on it. Okay, that'll have to do. Reason light of the genie. Usually when I'm filming fire obsidian, I like this lamp for whatever reason just does it. We do a little surface imperfection here towards my tip of my finger towards the center right there, but that's this and that. Probably from a little ash pocket maybe. Yeah, that is a beautiful, beautiful stone. Don't drop it. And we started it. We were at what, 15.6 grams, but I kind of rounded down to 15.5. I don't think we took out that much material. Not with those stages. $15.2. So I'll round down to 15 grams. Oh man. That hurt a little bit. Oh, opal guy. So I'm gonna flip you guys around really quick. So I'll round down to 15 grams. Put you here for a second. Every time I do that. All right, so we do have some color in this one. Little greens and yellows, tinge of blue and red. Oh my goodness, Jim Fry. Man, I got my bill right here and everything. Oh, come on. There we go. Thank you, Jim Fry. Oh, come on, we can do better than that. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Thank you, Jim Fry. It's not the bill I'm used to. We got a lot of people that got gifted memberships. Vendetta, Denise, Chales, Kev Dog. I hope I'm saying people's names right here. Kay Mabrier, Grumpy Codger, Red Door Woman, Lisa's, Julie, Sober, Adventure Closet, Greg, Margie, Dark Forest, Ganuvin, Shannon, Mox Rocks, Jack the River, Collaboration, Curiosities, and Steven. Thank you, Jim, for the gift of memberships. That's always appreciated. I really should do a members only video here at some point here soon. I don't know what yet, but we'll do something. Let me think about this for a second. Pricing the obsidian is always hard because there's a lot of people out there that'll price it at the most highest value amount that they can get for it, and I'm not about that. Because if I was one of those eBay or Etsy sellers, that one charge the full top dollar for it, that they put $1,500 price tag on it, $100 a gram. I'm not gonna do that. So let me think about this for a second. We do have a lot of it's kind of summer colors, even though there is a little tinge of green and blue in there. Maybe I feel like 30 grams too much, but I think 25 is almost too little. So if we did 25 gram, it'd be $375, and if we did 30 gram, it'd be $450. What if we just did and 27 to make it 405? I'm just gonna call it 400 for that stone. I think that's fair. $400, 15 grams. There we go. So yeah, that one has got a price tag of $400 on that one. Opal guy, that's not a claim. I knew what you're trying to do there. So yeah, I think that's very fair for that stone. Of course, I already got fingerprints on it. Fingerprints are free, and you gotta keep in mind that different lights will show different things. Like, we have our this lamp here shows that. If we take over here to these LEDs, it's gonna show like something a little bit different. If we take it in the sunlight, it's gonna almost kind of be different as well. Yes, Jim, I did see that. I'm like, oh man, Jim didn't get it. The Tigo. Yeah, $400 for that. That is priced just a hair under 27 a gram. For the fire obsidian. And if it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell. I'm not gonna worry about it too much because I can just do this. I can add it to my little stash. But I don't want to lose it though. Yeah, the one I'm holding. Because fire obsidian, if you don't know, Cook, it goes anywhere between $20 to $100 a gram for finished cabs and slabs. And I think the only one that I would price at there's two stones I have in my personal collection that I would price at $100 a gram. But no, I try to keep things fair because people on eBay and Etsy, they really up the prices. And if I was pricing things at the amount that they were, then things would just sit here. So for now, I'm gonna set this next to my other pendant that I'm working on over here. I gotta make this into a pendant soon too. Jim will gift this night. Do a random contest. What? We can do that. Jim, are you sure you just don't want to buy it for yourself? Here, let's give me a moment. I'll think about a number. Cook, how? Let me do while I'm thinking about a number. Reptile, Jim, just buy it. So fire obsidian. Fire obsidian is only found in one area here in Oregon. And it's Glass Butte. Now, a lot of the obsidian that I get from rock shows, estate sales, rock shops that might have like old stock of it because I know what I'm looking for. And thank you, Jim. Yeah, I'll pick a number here in a second. I'm just gonna talk about the brief history. So Glass Butte, it's currently a designated like hobbyist location that you can go collect obsidian. You just can't sell it. It's for personal use only. There's a few claims out there that had found a loophole to exploit being able to claim for this material in particular, and they would say, "Hey, this is gem. Their mineral claims are for gem grade magnetite, which magnetite gives the color that you're seeing, and it can be of any color of the rainbow. It can even have no color at all, and so yeah, there's people that have kind of exploited that, but BLM kind of put a big kibosh on people putting claims for the gem grade magnetite, and there's only really a few active claims out there right now. And the hot spot where this comes out of, the people are there almost all the time, so you can't just go out there and dig for it willy-nilly. So yeah, it's for personal use only if you're collecting obsidian. I think it's like 20 pounds per person per day. I think no more than 250 pounds per year, like most BLM places. So whenever I can find this in different shops in raw form for a decent price, I pick it up because it's really hard to come by. In fact, I have a piece here that I need to be doing for a friend of mine. I think it was one of these pieces. I think. Hold on. Yeah, it's this piece here. So this is also fire obsidian. That's kind of a like a really good AA material, like AA grade, because how bright that layer is. And I know what I'm looking for when I go to these shops. And if you look for, and I could teach anyone else here how to look for it too. If you're looking for fire obsidian, or you want to learn to look for it, a lot of the obsidian that comes out of Glass Butte has this kind of rind on it. You want to look for, gosh, where is it? There's layers. You want to look for layers. It might be hard to see. Here, come over here. It's a little easier. But there's little layers. Actually, maybe there's a better piece. Hold on. Some are a little easier to spot than others. I'll have to do a new video on it, I think, because sometimes layers are easier to spot than others. But yeah, this stuff can get really expensive really quick. And I remember when I first started showing it to sell it, and I felt kind of bad about it because of how expensive it was. But I feel like that still a lot of people don't know about fire obsidian. So let's go ahead and figure out a number, courtesy of Jim. Thank you, Jim. I was not expecting that. I was really half expecting to hold on to this piece for. Wow, I have to calm down. Hold on to the piece for a while. I'll use this piece of actually, yeah, we'll use this piece right here. Okay, I'm gonna very carefully pick up this stone. Actually, no, I was gonna use this stone here. And we have what, 36 people in chat? I'm not smoking off camera. I'm looking for numbers. Sometimes I'll look for random numbers. That's the number I'll pick. Okay. Jim, don't be sorry. I appreciate it because that means this piece actually gets to go to a good home and won't sit here and collect dust. And it helps me out too with everything that's been happening. So I appreciate it a lot. Here, let me get this phone. I'm gonna pull up chat here. We're gonna lose our music, so I have to pull up this. Usually when I get stressed, I drink more soda. Or I just go to the store and get like a big old thing of chocolate milk. Like outside of my normal chocolate milk consumption, it's just like I take a swig and I'm like, it's like instant. I feel better. All right, everyone pick one number between 1 and 100. First closest or spot on gets it. Start. Azure! Howdy. Oh, I don't have my tablet. So I... Hold on. Ah, so far away. Suck it in, big boy. Alright. Of course, everything's already covered in dust, so I was spray painting in here. No, wrong video. Wrong video. You need to go to my live. Here we go. Oh, man. I wish I wasn't have my laptop. That's fine. What was the number again? Okay. Well, Heather, Neil's for reals, or Neil for reals. Resort Dog, howdy. There's Ricky. Virgil, howdy. All y'all's like lurking. Garnet Troll. Oh my god, you can only win if you hit the like. Alright, I'm gonna try to keep it close in chat here. So if there's any double numbers, make sure to double check, because if we do have a tie, we'll have to do a coin flip. If there is a tie. Because we've had a lot of ties in the last weekend? We had a lot of ties. All right. Okay. I probably play the music again since I have my tablet going here. I don't know if I'll do another Lapidary live this week. Because again, you guys saw my to-do list. I still have a few things I gotta do. I should really work on the tax stuff. I finally got the last quarter, the fourth quarter of last year's stuff all submitted. Thank goodness. Like the day before, but the graze of my knuckles. But now I gotta start prepping for the actual submission for tax prep. For anyone that's just joining us, we're doing a giveaway. Pick one number between 1 and 100. We're giving away a piece of fire absurdity, courtesy of Jim Fry. Oh, there goes my tablet. Oh yeah, I forgot my tablet has that on the back of it. Taxes. Ugh, yeah. The worst thing is, so I went to go reapply for a new credit card, so the one that has no interest for like a year, just so I can kind of pay for some of the other big projects. And the gal's like, she's like, so what do you make? And I'm like, well, what do you mean? What do I make? And because I have different numbers, I have the overall money that comes in through like PayPal and Square, and even though that's the money that's coming in, that's not accounting for like the rocks I buy, the stuff I buy for the shop, and everything else, the money that I pay to all the people that stem stuff for consignment. So I really don't know exactly how much I actually make, because my bank account already tells me don't have a lot of money in there. But also I told her, it's like, hey, that's a hard question for me to answer, because I pay myself a set amount every single month, no matter what. Like, even if for whatever reason, like my business, this is a random number, and this actually has not ever happened. Let's say if my business ever brought in $30,000 a month. Not saying it does. I only pay myself one amount, no matter what. and just trying to tell her that I pay myself a very set amount every month. She's like, "Is that already taxed?" I'm like, "What do you mean it's already taxed? If it's already taxed?" I pay my taxes through my social security number, not my business IEN. So technically, we are, yeah, it's already been taxed. The whole thing is just confusing. Okay, does everyone get their one number in? Everyone get the one number? Hi, Bethany. Hi there, whatever, man. It's okay. But yeah, Jess. Sorry, I'm reading everyone's chat here in the tablet here. Um, yeah, and whenever it comes time, like whenever even the banks are like, "Hey, like how much you make?" It's hard for me to tell them an actual number because I'm always dead set on transferring money from my business to my personal account the same amount every single month, no matter what. And I've been doing that for like what 3 years now. I spent a lot of money on rocks. And there's Steven. Hi, there's Steven. But I live by what I told Josh before I even started selling rocks. I told him like, look, I don't want to be rich. As long as I can pay my bills, I'm very happy with that. Oh, I scrolled up on accident. Okay, let's go ahead and stop the chat here. I'll show the number. Go and stop it. I gotta scroll up. Okay, get you all flipped around here. Resort Dog, you might laugh a little bit. I used one of the slabs you sent as my writing thing because I didn't have any sticky notes. So the number, which is written on the backs of some black cap jasper from Lakeview, Oregon, courtesy of Resort Dog again. Thank you, Resort Dog. The number was 84. So the person that is closest or spot on to 84, I believe. So far we have James at 85. It might be James. Because it would have been a... Oh, and then Latigo went ahead and I think... I saw Latigo's comment, like, changing numbers. So it might actually be James. Yep. Congratulations, James. You get it. Sounds good, whatever, man. So, James. James, I'm just going to get this mailed out tomorrow. Don't even worry about paying the shipping costs. I'll get this out to you tomorrow. At some point. River's going to be with me tomorrow, so maybe we'll walk down to the post office. So, thank you so much, Jim, for that wonderful donation. And I definitely appreciate it. For those that don't know, it helps go towards our new studio for our new business, or for our existing business, I should say. Yeah. So again, thank you so much, Jim, for that. That was really nice. Again, I wasn't expecting that at all, and you just made not only myself happy, but you made James happy too. So, thank you, James. Oh, Jim, please let me pay for the shipping. It's the very least I could do. We're just gonna put this right here so we don't lose it. Right there. And actually, I'll make a video too, because I don't know if you all saw I recorded earlier. I did like a before video, so I'll do an after video here in a bit. Yeah, it's a little messy. Is it dry yet? Yeah, it's actually dry. Cool. I won't mark it off my list yet. Still more to do. But yeah, that was fun. I'm glad I went live. I needed it, but I do hear chocolate milk call my name. Chocolate milk. Though there were, oh gosh, when I went to Wyoming, I think it was going through Idaho. There's a brand of chocolate milk, and I can't remember for the life of me what the brand is, but it's actually pretty good chocolate milk. I'll remember take a small supply with me back when I go to the desert again. Oh, that was good. It was almost like a Wendy's Frosty, but in like chocolate milk form. It was delicious. Same here, Jim. That's why one of the reasons why even though if I'm having a hard day and I just I'll do these lives. These lives make me feel a lot better because it's kind of it's my way to relax and my way to kind of hang out with you guys. Nice, James. Now that's pretty lucky. I know a few lucky people, and like my friend, he's very lucky with like lottery. When I went crabbing with him the last time, we all sat down at breakfast, and he's like, "Hey, Kyler, how much do you think I'm gonna win?" I'm like, "Oh, you're probably gonna win like a couple thousand." Sure enough, I think he won like $1,600 off of Keno at breakfast. I'm like, "Huh." But yeah, that was fun. But Jess, again, give Josh my regards. I really meant to come by this year, and it's not going to happen. But I am looking forward to 2027 as far as like making sure to set enough money aside so I can take time off, so I can hit up Quartzsite and then go from Quartzsite to Tucson, and then drive back. 2027 will be the year. We can do it. I have faith. There's still Denver. There's still the Denver show too, because technically that would kind of line up with my annual trip anyways. And then actually try to make the Denver because I didn't go last time because I was very tired, very sore, and I missed my family because I was already gone like for like 2 weeks at that point. So maybe I'll plan a little bit closer to Denver, so I can maybe hit Denver first and then do my rock outing. But yeah, thank you guys for the wonderful live. Thank you, Jim Fry, for the wonderful donations for the Get to memberships, and thank you to James for the super chat earlier. And congratulations to James, and thank you to Jim for donating the wonderful Fire Obsidian to James. that was really nice. But I'm bad at goodbyes, but I do have some chocolate milk with my name on it, and then also a glass of root beer too, because yeah, I can. So thank you, everyone. It's nice hanging out with you all. I'll see you all here Saturday, 10 a.m. Megalodon Teeth. I'll see you guys then. So, bye everybody. Bye, Kyle. Wait, hang on. Let's see. Hey, Kyle, have you ever given anything away for long distance? Hold on 1 second. It sounds like Fred wants to do. Oh, yeah, Fred, we can do it next time. Maybe we can do that this weekend, if you're okay with that. Maybe on Saturday. Anyways, Fred, send me a message. Well, we can work that out for the next live. But I will guys see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. Again, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Bye. Boop and boop.